What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody's support. For those that leave comments, I do appreciate it. If you have something that you would like for me to talk about, you can either hit me up in my email that's found on my channel page, or just leave it in the comments below. I read all the comments and I will address it. I appreciate it. You know what I find to be interesting? A woman can be in a relationship, and I'm talking long term or marriage here. When I speak relationships, I'm talking something solid. A woman can be in a relationship with a man that she really do love, she really do appreciate, she really do support him in whatever way she deems that to be. But at the same time, for some reason, and I think a lot of women struggle with this, as great as that man is to her, it seems like women struggle with simply saying, "You were right." And I thought about, why is it so difficult for a woman to say that? Why is it so difficult for a woman who knows she loved that man? She'll go to war for that man. She'll take care of that man. She'll feed that man. She'll support that man. She'll go 50-50 with that man. She'll put her check in his hands and say, let's take care of business together. But if there was a situation that came up that she disagreed with or thought something different, and time passes by only to discover that the man was right, fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. It seems like pulling teeth to get that woman to say, you were right. Let me give you an example. If a wife comes to her man and say, she got a car, she got a regular car that gets her back and forth to work, whatever she need to do. Ain't nothing wrong with the car. It may be, 7, 8, 10, whatever years old, but ain't nothing wrong with the car. And she come to her husband and say, sweetie, I want a new car. I would like a new car. And he say, I understand, but let's wait a few more years, pay the one you got off now, use that as a down payment to keep the payments low on the next one, because right now we're trying to pay off the roof that we just got replaced that cost $10,000-$15,000. So let's go use the extra money to pay that off, that kind of conversation. And she say, no, I work just as much as you. I want a car. So pretty much she put that heat on and that pressure. And he know I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to kind of bend. So they bend. She go get a new car. And now everything is high. So when she bought the car, interest rates was a little lower. Now after everything done went on, car payments done shot up. See, before you could get a car payment $350. Now the average car payment probably around $600. Everything done double. Then she done went and got a fancier car, so the gas is premium and a little more on the insurance. So you kicking out another $500 a month. And after about a year of that, when things get tight, because they could have used that 500 somewhere else, things a little tight, it dawned on her, now I see what my husband was trying to say. I realized he was right, but she won't tell him he was right. And I think to myself, and I know some of you women like, that's me trying to tell him he don't listen to me. I get it, but y'all understand what I'm saying. She'll know he right. She'll love him, but she won't tell him. And I say to myself, what it has to be something in the way women are made to where they do not want to say you're right. And then this is my perspective now. This is me, how I see things, how I got enlightened. It dawned on me. She can't say he right. Watch this now. Watch this. Y'all walk this out with me. If Keisha say you right or you were right, then in essence she's saying I was wrong. And you know women ain't gonna say that. So if Keisha says you was right, parenthetically she's also saying I was wrong. I either resisted what you said, dismissed what you said, disagreed with what you said, thought different than what you said, caused you to change your plans of what you originally wanted to do based on my behavior about it. I caused us to make another decision and you were right. But the reason she can't tell that man that he was right is because of how emotional women are. So by saying you was right, she would have to assume and receive all of the responsibility that came along with the decision that was made by them getting that new car. See, every dollar that was spent extra over that year, that becomes her weight, her burden to carry. And they still gotta have, if you just did a 5-year loan, they still got 4 more years to pay on that car. And every dollar that goes out towards something that her husband was right about, they should have just waited. She would have to own the responsibility of the decision that was made because she did not agree or go along with what her husband said. And not that women always have to, but in this situation, it turned out that he was right. And she can't admit it because she would have to assume responsibility of all that come with it. I believe that's one of the reasons why women are going to struggle with saying you was right. Because to say you was right is to also say I was wrong. And if I'm wrong, then whatever it was that took place between the time you told me it would be this way and the time that it dawned on me it should have went the way you said, I have to now assume the responsibility of the situation, and I don't want to have to do that. So a woman will know that her man was right and never tell him. But ladies, let me tell you something. Let me help you because I want to bridge the gap between men and women. When a woman can say to her man, sweetie, you sure enough was right about what you said. That thing worked out just the way you said it would. I didn't see it. I couldn't understand it, but I realize now that you were right in what you said. I'm sorry. You was right the entire time. Because we don't never get that kind of credit. See, there's certain things that men don't get that we know we not going to get. But as men, we just got to keep living anyway. We can't go around sulking all the time and feeling sorry for ourselves. As men, we know you will get no credit. We know it. I'm sorry, women, but we know it. And no, you can't ask your husband because he got to be concerned about your feelings, so he can't tell you the truth on that situation. But I assure you, maybe you can ask. I assure you that your husband knows he's not going to get credit for the things that he has said that turned out to be right against what you thought. He's not going to get the credit. And we learn how to live with that. It's okay. We learn how to live with it. But if you ever want to reach into the greatness of your man, and this word right here, incentivize him to continue to be great, then you have to learn how to tap into the ego of a man. Now, I'm not saying lie and make up stuff, but when he's right, tell him he's right. Yeah, when he's right, you love this man. Y'all should be back to back together working this thing out. Y'all two against the world, y'all family. That's who y'all got. Y'all have devoted yourselves to one another. Boo, it's me and you and no one else. I wish you would go to somebody else. I wish you would. You know, that's how y'all talk. I'm with you. I love you. Then tell the man he's right when he's right. Stroke his ego. That's your man. Let him know I was wrong. I couldn't see it. I wanted the car extra bad. Sally Sue at work got a new Lexus with a sunroof and leather seats. Butter leather. I wanted the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was caught up with the Joneses. You realize that the bills and the budget was more important to become debt free. I was wrong. Now we stuck paying 4 more years extra on the car. I made a mistake, but you love me well enough anyway. Sweetie, you were right. And watch in front of your eyes a grown man transform. Watch the smile on his face. Watch how he act and treat you. And if you really want to get extra spicy on y'all date night where you know it's going down for real, tell him right when y'all at the table, date night or whatever, whether you cook or y'all went out to eat, let him know on that date when you know when y'all get back to the spot, you about to give him some of that cutie cat. You let him know an hour before and watch how he transform. You ain't never seen him that way before. You ain't know he was that size. You ain't know his stroke was that way. And all you're going to do is tap into his ego and not lie, but tell him the truth. You were right. 3 hardest words seem like women struggle to say. But if we can start understanding one another, if you can understand that men need that acknowledgement, we know we was right. We want you to know we was right. Men know they right when they right. They know they was right when they right. And they want the woman that they have devoted their lives for to also agree and acknowledge. A man should not always have to say, sweetie, when you gonna give me my credit? I know he shouldn't have to do that. You should be in tune with yourself and him enough to know that's my man. And I know it's hard, ladies, because it's kind of going against your nature. Because again, you don't want to take the responsibility of everything that come with that. But my goodness, we only got one life. You only got this one man. Work with him. Work with one another. Stroke that ego. Tell him he's right. And watch how he transform right before your eyes. And your relationship go up just a notch because you are tapping in to what men really desire, but we know we're probably never going to get. Y'all got it? Bye.